Should we use hypnosis to forget about a previous romantic partner? I get plenty of calls for that. Can you make me forget about him or her? And I would suggest that's not a very good idea. I know what folks are asking for. They want to get out of emotional pain around maybe a bad breakup or possibly an abusive situation. If we use hypnosis to forget about it, first of all, there's too many moving pieces to do that. Your friends are going to ask you about that person, and if we have amnesia for that person, it's not going to work really well. What works so much better is to bring better thinking to our relationships. And if you're being treated less than well, you are treating yourself less than well. You're not seeing your own value. You're not valuing yourself. Your beliefs about yourself are not in, like you're lovable, you're worth being taken care of, you're worthwhile. And those are the places that we want to point our hypnotic tools at, as to core beliefs to self, behavioral patterns, value system, identity. Who do I think I am? Am I worth being treated well? Am I worth having a good romantic partner? And plenty of people would say that consciously, but when they say it, they don't really feel it. And this is the part here that kind of governs our automatic pieces of behavior. When we start to reprogram the automaticity, the things, the part of our mind that has our hand reach out to turn a doorknob without us thinking much about it, really is kind of the same part of the brain picking out our romantic partners for us. The bad news is the brain really likes to pattern. The good news is the brain really likes to pattern. So when we take good conscious control over the way that our brain is being patterned, we can really gain an incredible amount of leverage through life. Now, if somebody's broken up with us, they dumped us, so to speak, we broke it off with them because it just became too difficult to deal with, and we're in incredible deep grief and sadness about that situation. That is where hypnosis, we can turn those feelings off. We can forget to have those feelings, and we can go from heart-wrenching, overwhelming, deep grief about the loss of a romantic partner, and just turn that off, really, sometimes almost what appears to be instantaneously. Start breathing again and feeling. And just dozens, if not hundreds of times, I've had clients think of the person that they were just obsessed with or pining away for or looping on, and just thinking about this partner over, interrupted that process and had the person just free in a matter of 5, 10, 15 minutes oftentimes. From that place, we can start to prepare that person to be in alignment with what they're wanting and getting clear on what they're wanting, instead of just ending up with somebody, ending up with a hostage taker, ending up with somebody that's not so nice to them. I actually did that with a woman that's a coach here last week, with a guy that was really not really very nice to her at all. Very nice looking lady. And the guy just denigrated her, and he told her what she couldn't do. Highly successful, but he liked to tell her how she wasn't very successful, and denigrate her and make fun of her. And we did a little work. In about 10 minutes, she saw him for what he really was. Just kind of a jerk that said really kind of unkind things, and just that affinity for whatever she was having affinity for was broken. She was having affinity for a fantasy about who he was, not really who he was. So, can we use hypnosis to forget about a partner? Well, probably could, but it's not the place to go. We want to get you operating at a very high level, so you are worth attracting the person that you really deserve, and we'll get you in a place where that's happening automatically. So give us a shout. We're Nebraska Counseling and Hypnosis Center. We'll give you a hand doing this. We'll give you a hand getting rid of the painful emotions, and then we'll get you tuned up so that you're magnetically attracting a great person for you, so you can have the happiness that you deserve. Thanks. Peace out.